Happening today, the Penn State Board of Trustees is set to vote on recommendations to close 7 branch campuses, including 2 in the Susquehanna Valley. News 8's Gabrielle Thomas has more from Penn State York.
Faculty and students are concerned that this campus behind me could potentially shut down, including 6 other campuses across the state. The Penn State Board of Trustees is holding a meeting tonight to vote on the decision. Now, keep in mind that Mount Alto in Franklin County is also on the list. And just last night, the Penn State Faculty Alliance delivered more than 500 petition signatures to the university's president to protest against the potential closures. The union represents about 100 faculty members and the Mount Alto campus and 70 faculty members at Penn State York. The union mentioned that the university never spoke with them about the potential closure, and they were first informed through a leaked report. The conversation surrounding the potential closures has faculty afraid of losing their jobs, and even a relocation to a different campus is concerning for some because faculty say they would have to, quote, uproot their lives.
Some people are going to be looking at losing their employment. Some people are going to be potentially looking at, transferring possibly to other campuses. That might entail moving. It really will require some people to totally uproot their life from where it is. And that's not even to talk about the impact on the communities, and the students that are currently in those programs.
If the Board of Trustees give the green light tonight to close the campuses, a Penn State spokesperson tells News 8 with the current timeline, they will have to notify the Pennsylvania Department of Education by July 1st of 2026. The Middle States Commission on Higher Education requires notification 6 months before the official close date. The closures are set to happen at the end of the 2026-2027 school year. The Board of Trustees is scheduled to vote tonight. As we receive more information about the potential closures, we'll keep you updated. Reporting here in York County, I'm Gabrielle Thomas, WGAL News 8.